Okay, class, before we get into actual muscle dissection, I wanted to take a quick moment to go over a quick overview of the muscular system and some of the muscles that you're going to be responsible for in this unit. So I won't actually be dissecting anything in this video. It's more of an identification of general areas that you're going to be working on. We're going to start in the chest and abdominal region. Okay, so the pectoral muscles are going to be in the chest, and you can already start to see. I'm not sure how well this view is going to show it, but you can start to see muscles that are angling out to the arm or to the forelimb. These are going to be our pectoral muscles. All right. We also, in the abdominal cavity, or forming the abdominal cavity, or abdominal wall, are the abdominal muscle groups. Many of you are familiar with the rectus abdominis, the obliques, all of those. We will get into those very, very soon. From there, we'll progress to the forelimb. I like to get into that fairly quickly because it is one of the more difficult areas for many students because we have smaller muscles. It takes a little bit of dissection to separate them all out, and it also they also have some long descriptive names, and they can get confusing and jumbled up. So I like to get those early so we have a lot of time to review and go back and see those. You also have your upper arm musculature that you will see mostly in humans as well, bicep, tricep. Once you get into the forelimb, you're going to see the flexors and extensors. Once we get through those, we will then move down to the lower limb. Just shift here real quick. And we'll get into the hind limb. You'll see some superficial muscles, sartorius gracilis. Then we'll get into our quadricep group and our hamstring group, and you will be responsible for the individual muscles in those. We will also get into the lower limb, where we have what is commonly known, or in layman's terms known as the calf, but we will use more technical terms of gastrocnemius and soleus as we get into that. Also identifying out the Achilles tendon that those both attach into. We'll spend a little bit of time on the back, and you'll see as we get through here or look into this, there is a lot of fascia that's connecting these muscle groups, and there's still some work to be done here with cleaning this up. So we will have the back of the forelimb, or upper forelimb, and we will have muscles in the neck, middle of the back, as well as the larger latissimus dorsi as well. Time pending, we will and getting into the with the lower limb or hind limb, we will take a look at some of the gluteal muscles, but that will depend on how much time we have. We don't want to spend too much time on the muscular system. We want to devote some time to it, but also will need to get into the digestive system, cardiovascular system, and reproductive systems as well as we work through this. So again, make sure you take a quick look over your structures list. That will give you all of the things that you're responsible for identifying, and also things that you'll be responsible for on the lab practical at the end and for quizzes throughout. One of the best ways, or one of the recommendations that I often have for students, is that when you get out your specimen, that you review anything that you had done before or anything that you have dissected out. That is going to help with as we build upon things, so that you're not going back and trying to cram in a whole lot of things at the end. It also is going to be vital and important for you to review things prior to cleaning up. So you get 2 reviews throughout, each day. Repetition is good. The more you're seeing this, for the students I have, a lot of these muscles and the technical terms are new, so the more frequently you review them, the better off you are going to be. So from here we will get into our dissecting out some specific muscles and working through different body areas as we go.